I had a completely different video planned for this week. And yes, I know it is the second week running that I plan to record, edit and share something else than what I'm sharing with you right now. Cheers. And I know it has been 2 weeks running, but I was just thinking about things and found something quite interesting. Recently, I have been looking at the outside energy and the inside energy, how outside affects inside and vice versa. And the last couple of weeks, it has been similar things, like commitments, outside commitments that have taken my energy because they need to take my energy, which means I haven't been able to stick. That's the word I was thinking of. Basic words sometimes lose me. I haven't been able to stick and commit to my usual routine. Plus, the weather here has been extremely hot. The UK doesn't get this hot, but for a week it has been extremely hot. I don't complain about the heat, but it has made me extra tired, a lot slower. And when you're slower with unusual commitments that need your attention, it's not a good combination, which means the tiredness, the slowness, the new commitments have all meant I was able to record what I wanted. Remember, 2 weeks ago I recorded my gym workout, but again this week I haven't been able to edit it. Every day I thought there would be a chance at 30 minutes, at 20 minutes I would get to do some editing, but just didn't happen. I have noticed things, and just in quiet moments that I've managed to gather to myself this week, things like I laugh because I have had multiple sclerosis since 2009, and I still believe that just because 1 week has been heavy, the next week will be calmer. Just because 1 week has been hard, the next week will be easier. And I think I have finally come to conclusion that thinking that way in life doesn't allow movement to happen, doesn't allow things to happen. Putting all my eggs in one basket doesn't allow creation to happen. I'll miss a Monday. Right, not I will. I missed editing on a Monday. I said, okay, I'll catch up Tuesday. And then Tuesday came, okay, I'll catch up Wednesday. And in my brain, I'm literally saying to myself, so the 20 to 30 minutes I was going to do Monday, I'll add that on to Tuesday, then I'll add that on to Wednesday. By the time Wednesday comes, I'm so stressed, so panicked. I'm thinking, why is this not happening? It's not a case of why is this not happening. Learn your lesson, girl. Come on. This is me talking to me right now. Understand that just because you missed it, you can't catch up. Remember, outside circumstances change. The weather causing tiredness, the commitments causing tiredness, stress, worry, panic. I need to give myself a moment just then, because the thought of recapping this week is literally, it's making me talk faster. It's like sending anxiety into my system. It's making me sweat. Look, I'm sweating. Take a moment. The lesson that I have learned is just because you missed doesn't mean you can add on and catch up, if that makes sense. You can't do what you plan to do Tuesday and add what you missed doing on Monday. And just because you miss 2 days, you can't add them both onto Wednesday. Release the stress. I'm not really sweating because the thought process is hot. Oi. I need that. Life doesn't seem to work that way. Stop trying to push it that way, because all you do is end up in a panic, stressed out, and still with no video. Oh, goodness. So the major lesson that I have learned this week is going to carry me through life. I am saying this out loud so that I can finally hear myself say it and remember. The outside world and the inside world work and manage very different to each other. And just because you had inside world plans, outside world energy doesn't always match up. It's just, trying to think what to say. Let me just have a drink. I can't always control what happens on the outside world, but I can control how I react, how to work with, manage with how I react to the outside world coming into my world. So if I start paying attention to the way I react to situations that haven't gone according to plan, I might stop feeling like I'm failing when I'm unable to commit to something I plan to. I might start feeling like, I don't know, what do I do? I might not get frustrated like I do. I might not feel like I'm losing. So the interesting part of this week was me realizing that maybe this week wasn't about not being able to share the video I wanted to share, but maybe it was about noticing the way I respond to things, the way I react to things, the way I deal with situations that haven't gone to plan. That's the lesson I'm going to take from this week anyways. They say there's always a lesson. Thank you for watching this week though, and hopefully next week I will be able to share that unedited gym video that I wanted to share with you 2 weeks ago. Take care.